This is a 9 First Warning weather alert.
Saw a lot of lightning in the storms that came through last night, and it really was all over the tri-state. I know I saw it from my spot in Delhi. My brother-in-law in St. Leon was getting it. We've seen so much, and we know that another round of these storms is coming. We've got that team coverage to get out to in the field there with Kristen and Cameron, but it really starts here in the Weather Center with meteorologist Jennifer Ketchmark. Looking at where we're at right now, there's still some rain here in our area, nothing like what we saw come through yesterday.
I mean, last night we were up here when it came to like concern and what we were doing, and right now we're like here. Like, you can chill out. It's not that bad.
For a little bit.
For a little bit until we get going again later on today. So the rain that's fading to the south, very light, almost done. The city, I mean, we had some sprinkles still left, but honestly, no big issues as of right now. But there are some lingering problems when it comes to the amount of rain that came and where it is on the ground. We are still underneath an aerial flood warning here in the metro area. Just an amazing amount of rain came in with the storms last night. And remember, we had rain at midday yesterday and then the overnight stuff. This is just some of the estimates over the last 6 hours. So just encompassing some of that late evening rain with estimates of over 2 inches. Out at Lunken, they officially got 3.3 inches of precipitation, came down super fast. So now you have a very water-laden soil, and we have more storms coming in. Any downpours that come in could again lead to some flooding. So please keep that in mind today. We will see some sunshine this morning, and then we'll get into the storm chances by around 4 to 5 p.m. But your risk for severe weather is again there, and that's why today is a 9 First Warning weather alert day. Enhanced risk to the south, slight to the north. Today's top severe weather concern will more than likely be damaging wind gusts. So if we were to get a watch issue today, it might be more of a severe thunderstorm watch, but tornado risk can't be ruled out, and also hail, also a possibility today. Future View shows the breaking clouds that will be here this morning and up through the noon hour. It'll be great to see some sun. It won't feel great though. It'll be warm and humid out there. And then around 4:30 to 5, that's where our discrete supercells or new cells of thunderstorms will pop in the peak heat there of the day. Some of those could quickly turn severe. That threat continues at 7, 8, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock. By midnight, we should start going away from some of that energy and the strength coming down, but there will still be some rain going into tomorrow morning. We'll get into the timing of what's happening Thursday ahead, but let's get back to just some of those storm reports that are still coming in overnight. I think a lot more is going to be illuminated soon as the sun comes up.
Absolutely. We know we'll see more of it. This is what we've seen already as breaking news this morning. Several car rescues, drivers trapped in floodwaters. The footage you're seeing here comes from North Fairmount earlier this morning. Firefighters had to rescue a man from inside that submerged car, the water up to the roof level. We are told, though, he is okay.
Wow. Also footage from Sutton Road in Anderson Township. Crews there say that they had to rescue a person who got stuck inside this car just before 1:30. Thankfully, that person also okay. And also breaking this morning, a house catching fire. This was because of lightning. Yeah,
and we saw so much of it. This on Sycamore Road in Hamilton. The captain at the scene told our crew they were nearby at the firehouse, heard the lightning strike, and went out to investigate. They found it hit on the 3rd floor, blew off the chimney. No injuries reported here, but the people who live inside are being forced to stay somewhere else as the damage will need to be cleaned up.
Also, a viewer sent us these pictures out of Morrow showing some of the downed trees all across that area, causing real issue for drivers overnight and then potentially into the morning. We're going to see more and more as the sun comes up. Take a look at some of this damage left behind this morning in Warren County. Our crews ran into a lot of downed power lines as well because of those downed trees.
Yeah, right there on the road where you see those lines is where 9 First Warning meteorologist Cameron Harden is in Morrow. We've been talking about the cleanup underway, starting to see a little more light. What do you see now?
Yeah, now that sun's coming up, at least starting to brighten the sky a little bit, we're getting an eerie look at everything. There's a little fog and obviously the damage. We are on Mason Morrow Millgrove Road here, just to the northeast of the Sunoco in downtown Morrow. And you can take a look at some of the emergency lights there. We did have Duke Energy, we believe, coming out to kind of clear some trees and try to get power back on. There's about 200 people that are still without power, and you can see the straight line winds, the tornado damage that went through, especially now that we're getting light kind of illuminating these treetops, and where I'm assuming there were several more trees than what are actually standing right now. So certainly a scary start to the morning, and last night as that tornado warning popped up right around 10:15 last night. But since we've been out here for about 2 hours now, we've heard several chainsaws hammering, trying to get these roofs covered because we're not in the clear just yet. We do have more chances for severe weather later on this evening as our unsettled pattern is going to continue. over the next several days, unfortunately. Now, I did reach out to the National Weather Service, as did Jennifer Ketchmark, trying to get some information on some of these storm reports when the National Weather Service is going to get out here. And obviously they had their hands full last night and early this morning, so they should start to get a team out here today, weather permitting, because again, we have better chances for storms that we will keep you updated on all throughout the day in the 9 First Warning Weather Center. For now, they're reporting live in Morrow. Cameron Hardin, WCPO 9 News.
Absolutely, Cam. Thanks.
Dramatic images there, Cam, and this also very dramatic. Look at this brand new doorbell camera footage sent to us overnight. You can see that funnel cloud, what appears to be a large funnel cloud in the distance there because of all that lightning. It was captured last night near Stillwell Beckett Road in Riley Township, northwest of Hamilton. And we do now want to check in with WCPO 9 News anchor Kristen Swilley. She is live for us in Riley Township. Wow, those images are crazy from overnight. You're hearing from residents saying they're just grateful they survived this.
Yeah, absolutely scary stuff here in that area and right here off Garver Elliott Road last night. I am here on this little tiny side street that is blocked, one of the many streets to be found in this area as we try to get a little bit closer to the silo damage that we're about to show you here in just a moment. But yeah, let's get to some of this video that our crew was able to capture, just of some of the damage that we saw and of that neighbor that we were able to talk to overnight. Our crews did speak with a woman who says a massive grain silo got ripped apart in that powerful storm and actually got thrown into her backyard. She says she was about to take the dogs out before going to bed when the storm hit, slamming her front and back doors wide open. She said it sounded like a train and that her life flashed before her eyes.
The front door and the back door came open at the same time, just out of nowhere. It felt like a train was going through my home. You could feel the whole entire house shake. It felt like the whole house was going to come up off the foundation.
And so fire and EMS, they have been posting just different warnings and different notifications to people who live in this area saying, hey, we're working on this area. This is going to be closed for the next several hours. Hey, now we're working on this area. This particular intersection they've been saying is going to be closed for at least the next several hours. And that was 5 hours ago. I can see just down the road beyond these blockades, about half mile down the road, where crews are actively working, but we're trying to stay out of their way at this point. And they do have this blocked off for a reason because they're dealing with flooding, they're dealing with electrical issues, and they're trying to get things cleaned up. Likely going to be an ongoing process, and as Jen and Cameron have been saying, we haven't seen the last of this, so this could be something we're on for a while, guys.
Yeah, so glad that you're staying safe out there and away as they make some of those repairs necessary, and hopefully round 2 is not so bad. Kristen Swilley live for us this morning. Thank you so much. And with more of that severe weather coming our way, you do want to download the WCPO 9 News app if you haven't done so already. This is free. It's in your app store, and it is how you can get the very latest weather alerts sent straight to your phone.